Is this my good side? No, I think it's the middle. I think it's everything. How y'all feeling? What's going on? What is the word? Smooth world. How you holding up? What is going down in your own perspective worlds? You know what I'm saying? This is the one and only Keep It Smooth checking in once again, bringing y'all another episode of the Night Owl Show. That's right, we back. I know it's been a minute. I know we have been MIA for about a week now. You know what I'm saying? Be 100 with you. It was me and the wife anniversary last week. My youngest son's birthday was Sunday. I have another birthday I have to deal with Friday. It's a lot, you know what I'm saying, going on in the smooth world, you know what I'm saying? But we back in this thing, you know what I'm saying? We are back in this thing. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in, everybody for stopping by, you know what I'm saying? All the well wishes, you know what I mean? I done missed out on a lot of opportunities to talk about a lot of stuff, but we finna make up for that right now. Can you dig it? How you holding up? You know what I'm saying? As you all know, this is the Night Owl Show, which means this is the show for folks who's getting off of work, looking for something to get off into, something live they can interact with, live in real time, in person, you know what I'm saying? With a real person, not somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's going to ignore the comments, you know what I'm saying? My man said, what's good, you know what I'm saying? Congrats on your wife's anniversary. Appreciate it. Young Dominic tuning in from YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But this is the Night Owl Show. This is the show for folks who's getting off work, looking for something to get off into, something they can rock out with and vibe out with in real time, you know what I'm saying? This is the show for folks who's like myself, getting ready to take off of work. So you're looking for something to help get the blood going, get the juices flowing, you know what I'm saying? Get you in the right mind state, you know what I'm saying? Something you can interact with live and in person. And this is the show for folks who knew if you stuck around long enough, you're going to get a chance to rock out with your boy, you know what I'm saying? We back off a hiatus. It's been a crazy, insane, you know what I'm saying, week. Like I was saying, me and the wife are getting back off of the anniversary that we had last week. We made 9 years. So that's definitely a blessing. And thank you to everybody who sent your love. You know what I'm saying? If you slide over to the Patreon, you'll be able to stay in tune with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely posted a video on the Patreon letting you know what was going on, showing y'all the room, how beautiful the room was looking. You know what I'm saying? Everything was amazing. Bro, did you check my foundation kings? Yeah, let me know what you're talking about, big dog. What you mean, did I check your foundation kings? You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, the Patreon, I posted a video of me and the wife getting to the room out the gates, you know what I'm saying, showing how amazing the room was looking. It was dope, you know what I mean? It's going to be a whole lot more stuff getting posted specifically to the Patreon. And then things being posted to the Patreon as early access before the rest of the world gets access to it. You know what I'm saying? So the new TV show, the little storytelling joint that I'm finna start this week actually, a little storytelling joint that I'm gonna start this week. That's gonna be streamed directly to YouTube Live, but actually that's gonna be streamed. That's going to be posted directly to YouTube, but it'll be posted on my Patreon for early access for those who are subscribed, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't know how to get to the Patreon, if you don't know how to get to the Instagram, if you don't know how to get to the YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Because I know Keep It Smooth is a real vague title for a YouTube channel. You can follow this link right here. This is my Linktree link, and it links you to all. And when I say all, I do mean all of my links, anything that has something to do with me from SoundCloud, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Patreon, Discord, everything that I have access to help build this platform, to help engage and interact with my audience. Everything can be found right here under this one link. So feel free to follow this link and be able to stay in tune, you know what I'm saying? And that'll definitely get you straight to the Patreon account. But we're going to dive off into this thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a podcast I did for poetry. Okay, I'm going to check it out big time. I'm going to make sure I get in tune with you. You know what I'm saying? Joe Lamore, what's up, buddy? Man, I'm trying to keep it smooth, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Rocking the merch. Kicking off this episode for the first official episode since coming back from the anniversary. And I ain't had a chance to talk about it a lot, man. We didn't get a chance to talk about the Super Bowl. Can't wait to talk about that because it was some heavy hearts, and I could feel it. But if anybody was paying attention, if anybody knows me, I was trying to tell you. And if you listen closely and you wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no surprise on my end. You know what I'm saying? But he said, I'll message you the link. All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? And feel free to drop the link in the comments, Dominic. That way other people can check it out as well. But yeah, didn't get a chance to talk about the Super Bowl. Can't wait to talk about that. Finally get a chance to watch WandaVision. You know what I'm saying? Love it, bro. Man, bro, getting it in, man. Finally had a chance to check out Wonder Woman 84. We're gonna review that because it's some reviews that go sideways about it. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm gonna get off into my personal comments on it in a second. And then, of course, for those who have been staying in tune, the WandaVision. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about mainly going in on the WandaVision on the Discord. You know what I'm saying? Or on the Patreon. Like every week, posting a reaction video to the WandaVision because I'm really getting lost in it. I'm really following it. You know what I'm saying? I know that this is the springboard that's going to alley-oop everything that's coming with Phase 4 in the MCU with the Marvel Universe. So I know it's going to be dope. I know it's going to be basically our setup, our alley-oop to everything that's to come. You know what I mean? And with me being the biggest Marvel fan as I am, trying to stay in tune, trying to make sure I don't get left in the dust, I definitely got to stay in tune with WandaVision. And I was telling my brother earlier, like, I saw the first episode. I've been watching all the hype about it. Couldn't wait for it to come out. I was excited for it to drop. I was geeked. Then the first episode dropped. I was like, oh, man, this is dope. But I think when the first episode dropped, I didn't jump right in on it. You know what I'm saying? I think I waited for it to be for the second week when there was 2 episodes to watch back to back. And then by the time I got around to watching the first episode, I was like, it's a different look from Marvel. So I could kind of, you know what I'm saying, give them a little bit of leeway, you know what I'm saying? And it was episode 1. You never know where it's going to go. But you saw little Easter eggs inside the episode. But in the same breath, by the time we got to episode 2, halfway in episode 2, I cut it off. I was like, man, if this is how it's going to be, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? I love noir. You know what I'm saying? I got Logan noir. Black and white stuff is cool. I was just blessed not to have been born in that time frame to where I had to deal with that form of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Stuff we watch, it's always been in color. Some always engage in stuff in color. You know what I mean? By the time I got to episode 2, I cut it off halfway. I went and I found the trailer for the TV show. When I watched the trailer for the TV show, I went back in, got right back into it, started episode 2 from the beginning, and I ain't turned back yet. I've been advocating for the show. It's dope. To know how much money they've spent on this show alone, it's actually the highest grossing sitcom per episode. To only have 9 episodes they're going to do for this first season. And they spent $260 million for the 9 episodes. It's insane. It's insane. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? First things first. How y'all doing? How you feeling? Comment where you're tuning in from. Whether you're watching from Facebook, whether you're watching from YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you smash that share button. Make sure you smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to build this platform up and share it as much as we can so that others can have an opportunity to take part in this as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a real live conversation. It's real-time interaction. You know what I mean? As the comments come up, I'm going to feed back into it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is Talk to Me Tuesdays. So we're going to catch up on some things. You know what I'm saying? We're going to rap on some things. I'm going to get y'all personal opinion on some stuff. Because were you surprised by the outcome of the Super Bowl? Did you happen to be one of them that might have had money on the Super Bowl? It's been a long time since I placed a wager on the Super Bowl, but I'm usually pretty lucky when I do. And I call myself lucky because you're not supposed to be gambling. You know what I mean? And I always felt like gambling might have been like that butterfly effect that changed the course of the game. What up, young man? You know what I'm saying? Coming through. I see you, big dog. And bro, when I tell you, keep hitting it with that music, bro, because dog, I was changing the battery on my van, rocking out to that joint, to that Love Me EP, bro. That was dope. And if y'all haven't got a chance to, go check out my man Zion Ali's Love Me EP. It's amazing, front to back. You know what I'm saying? 5 tracks, but you're gonna rock out the whole way, and every track sounds different. So it's something for everybody. You know what I mean? But back to this Super Bowl thing. Did you think it was gonna play out like it did? And play out like it did. All love, bro. All love. Did you think it was gonna play out like it did? And I say that to say, did you expect Brady to win? You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure you check Supreme RA Witness My Kingdom coming to streaming sites March 5th. All right. Did the Super Bowl play out the way you thought it was going to play out? You know what I mean? I know we a week so plus past, but this is the first chance I done got to be back on here since the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And I've been ready to rock. I've been ready to talk about that thing because I tried telling folks, I believe in Mahomes. I knew that young boy could do it. In my heart of hearts, I kept saying, he's making light skins look good. I'm proud to be a light skin. I've always been proud to be a light skin, but now we got somebody in the NFL holding it down for all of us. You know what I'm saying? My man Livberg said, no, not at all. Nope, didn't expect Brady to win it all. Bro, look, I was you in the beginning of the season. In the beginning of the season, when the Buccaneers was looking like trash, like they was looking last season, you know what I'm saying? And I'm watching Brady like, dude, why did you bother coming back? Like, if you was gonna stay in the league, you should have stayed where you was. You know what I'm saying? Be a franchise player, a career player. We don't have many of them these days. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many people left. The ones that are is mainly quarterbacks, but it's not too many people left who have started, built a legacy with the team, and then ended their career with the same team. You know what I'm saying? It's not many people that can say they did that. I believe Tom Brady should have stayed. In the beginning of the season, I was looking like, Tom, come on, man. This is why you should have stayed your ass in New England. And I'm not a Tom Brady fan at all. I want to go on record for stating this. I've bet against him, and I always went for the Giants when they played Patriots back in the day. Won both times when I was wagering in my younger, more adolescent days, if you will. Bro said, internet community said Tom Brady racist for winning the Super Bowl during Black History Month. That's hilarious. You know what's funny about that is if Tom Brady would have never, there's no way he could have got around that because the Super Bowl is always the first Sunday in February. So there's no way for anybody to win a Super Bowl not in Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? And Brady already got, 6 rings? This was his 9th appearance. You know what I'm saying? Dominic said, just share, appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lil Burke said, yeah, man. Bro, I was like, he should have hung it up. But then he snuck his way into the playoffs. And anybody who is a fan of football, who's been watching long enough to see what Tom Brady can do, has done, and has the potential to do, we all know the last thing you want to do is see this dude in the playoffs, because playoffs ain't like the regular season. Regular season, you'll let some stuff slide. Playoffs is where it's the thick of it. You know what I'm saying? It's where the realest of the real come into play. And this is where the season it's crunch time on the season, right? Brady has been to more Super Bowls than any other player in the league right now. You know what I'm saying? No one, quarterback, receiver, lineman, whatever, no one has seen as many Super Bowl appearances as Tom Brady has. So to doubt this man, in the Super Bowl, he's never been an underdog. As long as we've known Tom Brady to make it to the Super Bowl, it was always with the Patriots. It was always, 7. Come on, man. With every time we've seen Brady make it to the Super Bowl, he's never been an underdog. Not one time he's made it to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And I usually bet on the underdogs because I like the fight for it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had a shine all season. You was working your way up, you know what I'm saying? Or you up against Tom Brady and everybody knows that's just Patriots was just America's team. Tom Brady was just America's quarterback. So everything was always going to be slanted in his favor anyway, unless you had an insane defense. But what I saw in this Super Bowl, I saw a young man who was trying to set a record, who's trying to be the youngest to get back-to-back Super Bowl wins. He had already won one. He was going for a second. And the next thing you know, he starts looking. I don't know if it was the line that was crumbling because of the pressure or how that defense was just on his ass. But Mahomes was looking real rookie-ish in that Super Bowl, if you ask me. And I've been watching Super Bowls. I've watched football a long time. I love Mahomes. Mahomes is a phenomenal quarterback. You cannot doubt this man making it back-to-back appearances to the Super Bowl. You cannot doubt him. But you can't put this young boy up against possibly the GOAT of football and expect him to come out. You know what I'm saying? You say, yeah, but he broke his toe. The thing about the NFL, right? Like, I understand. I'm sympathetic. You know what I'm saying? It's this man. Hey, look, cuz I love you, bro. I love you. And if he wore any other color, I'd rock with you. If he was not green and yellow, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't care if he was blue and silver, purple and yellow. I wouldn't care if he was red and black. Fam, if he wore any other color except for green and yellow, I'll be with you. I'll be like, man, Aaron Rodgers. But you see what happened when he went up against Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? You got to give Rodgers his just due. Phenomenal quarterback, but he's going to need to get some more rings under that belt before he can be, you know what I'm saying, compared to Brady. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the jersey color. You know what I mean? Bro said, I was all for Mahoney, like you said. One for the light-skinned brothers. Come on, man. Light-skinned brothers. Mahomes is making light-skinned look good. You know what I'm saying? Out there making us killing it. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady racist, Black History Month. Bro, look. Every Super Bowl Tom Brady has ever won has been in Black History Month. So there's no way to get around that. There's no way anybody can get around that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just shared the Supreme RA album flyer for Witness My Kingdom. I bet. That's what's up, Dominic. Bro said Tom Brady a race. There's no way not to win a Super Bowl in Black History Month. It's the first Sunday in February every time. So you can't say he a racist for winning the Super Bowl in Black History Month like we just started this year. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. He was going up against a brother. We in this together, which was an interesting setup. But we've also seen Russell Wilson lose the Super Bowl to Peyton Manning in Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? So if we're gonna call Brady a racist, we gotta call Manning a racist. We gotta call, man. It ain't too many black quarterbacks that have made it to the Super Bowl recently. Ain't too many black quarterbacks in the league. You know what I'm saying? That's getting Super Bowl appearances like that. Russ is definitely one. Mahomes is definitely proven that he's a playoff contending quarterback. But hey, Tom Brady, personal aspects aside, just like uh, R. Kelly in the music, just like um, Michael Jordan in the gambling, everybody they want to put an asterisk on. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't believe Jordan was wrong for gambling when he was betting on his own team to win, and he playing in the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm got that much faith in my team that I'm betting on me to win, which puts more fire under me because it's like, man, I'm getting this check over here, and I can get this check if I just play my hardest like I'm supposed to. Come on, man, that ain't called gambling. That's called pride in your career. You know what I'm saying? That's like me going to work as a forklift operator. Like, hey, I bet y'all an extra 20 that I crank out the most trucks tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to have pride in your work and be able to have that much pride in your work. You'll put money on yourself. You know what I mean? But hey, that's neither here nor there. I think the Super Bowl was the outcome of the Super Bowl was expected, given you had the greatest quarterback possibly of all time go into this game as an underdog. He went in with the most experience. He was the most experienced of the two quarterbacks. And we saw that defense terrorize Mahomes for 4 quarters. He didn't get a single touchdown in that game. And the Chiefs have been having insane scoring games, you know what I'm saying, the past couple of seasons with the numbers they put up offensively. So for him to be shut down so serious that they were held to 3 field goals in a Super Bowl. Come on now. Come on. I was not shocked. I was not surprised. I was actually looking at it. I actually didn't even get a chance to watch the game because I went to church, led a song at church, got out of church. We went out to eat, you know what I'm saying, as a family, you know what I mean? Came back. Well, actually, we went and grabbed some food, came back. That way we could have ate as a family and watched the game together. But I messed around and took a nap because I had got off of work that morning, like 9 o'clock, made it to the crib, hurry up, take a shower, got dressed, went out, jumped out in the car, went to church, went and grabbed some food, chilled with the family for a little bit. By the time I woke up, it was 31-9 in the third quarter. And I just looked at my wife like, I told y'all didn't want to listen. Everybody want to vote for Mahomes. I want to vote for Mahomes too. But realistically, I saw it coming. And there was no doubt in my mind that Brady was going to win this game. And if I would have bet this season, and I know it don't mean much to say afterwards, but if you holler at a lot of my peoples, if you ask my wife, you know what I'm saying, if you jump on my Facebook timeline, you know what I'm saying, and post on my wall, did anybody hear this cat say something about Brady was going to win this? Everybody, man, look, Smooth kept saying, Mahomes, bring the light skin back. But Tom Brady, it's not often you can bet against Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? And it definitely sucked, you know what I'm saying, seeing that boy get tore apart like that by that daggone defense. And Brady just putting up numbers, like just having the ball, putting up numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, as far as the Super Bowl goes, I knew that was going to play out. I knew it was going to happen. Didn't have a doubt in my mind. I would have been shocked. I would have loved to have seen it. I definitely would have been shocked to see Mahomes pull it out. But you got to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? I done lost a lot of money betting with my emotions and thinking with my mind and my heart, like, oh, I want this to happen. I'm gonna will this to happen. I wish this would happen. Nah, you got to be realistic. You gotta learn how you can take it on the chin and just accept what is. You know what I'm saying? If I can accept that my Bears ain't gonna be what they need to be until we can get a solid quarterback, we can accept that Tom Brady just it's hard to go against Tom Brady. It's hard to put your money against the man. He's a legend, definitely Hall of Famer, arguably GOAT status. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to think of another quarterback with the numbers he has. It's hard to think about a quarterback with the experience, with the appearances in playoffs and Super Bowl, plus his win ratio. You can't really compare anybody to him. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to compare passing yards. You might be able to compare consecutive starts. You might be able to compare completions, but you can't compare the win ratio of Tom Brady to pretty much anybody because the man knows what he's doing. The man is a phenomenal player. 10 toes down, you can't argue it. You know what I'm saying? So that was them points on the Super Bowl. And for everybody that's tuning in, chiming in, comment where you're tuning in from. You know what I'm saying? If you're tuning in from YouTube, make sure you comment. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that notifications off so you can stay in tune. Make sure you hit that share button. If you're tuning in from Facebook, make sure you hit that like, love, react in some kind of way, show your presence, make your presence known. You know what I'm saying? Comment where you're tuning in from. You know what I'm saying? What city you're tuning in from. We'll make sure we give you a shout out on the show. You know what I'm saying? Just say it's the Night Owl Show. And you know what I mean? Now, like I said, I got a lot to catch up on. And after talking about the Super Bowl, which is one of the most looked for and sought after events of the year, especially for us sports enthusiasts, you got to segue perfectly into another thing that we have been looking forward to and waiting on for a while, and finally got a chance to see it. You know what I'm saying? Bro said don't even bring up R. Kelly. Wonder Woman 1984, WW84, whatever you want to call it. The newest installment of Wonder Woman. In this installment, Wonder Woman is the villain in this movie is tricky. I'm seeing that these comic book movies, these DC, Marvel movies are getting more and more to the point where they're leaning on finding ways of making the villain relatable. You know what I'm saying? Finding ways of making the person to watch in the movie, you know what I'm saying? Like Killmonger, we all related to his situation. Black Manta from Justice League, we all related to him. He watched his dad die. Yeah, they was in the wrong, but he still could have saved him, but he still let his dad die. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of movies where you actually, even with Endgame, with Infinity War and Endgame, you can kind of relate to Thanos. Like, man, look, I'm looking out for the well-being of the universe. I'm just trying to eliminate half of everything that's alive right now, and it'll give room for everything else to thrive. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to normalize the villains. And in this movie, the villain is a young lady who is looked over time and time again and just wants to be seen, just wants to be, you know what I'm saying, the center of attention to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Just wants to be able to feel like people notice her presence in the room and not just look through her because there's nothing flashy about her. There's nothing about her that catches your eye. You know what I'm saying? And another villain in the movie is somebody who is a dreamer. No pun intended. Who just wants to bring to reality, you know what I'm saying, his biggest wishes. You know what I'm saying? We all know somebody who's always chasing the quick come up, you know what I'm saying, always looking for a way that they can get up on some quick cash real fast and see how much quick cash they can get out of it. You know what I mean? While Diana is discovering who she is. She's getting more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? She's not somebody that's stressing going out. You know what I'm saying? She's been around for a minute. She's living her life. You know what I'm saying? Fading from place to place, so don't nobody really scope how old she really, really is. You know what I'm saying? But also staying to herself because she's still missing her guy. She's still missing Steve, the guy in the first Wonder Woman who went down in the plane because that's what needed to be done to help save the world. You know what I'm saying? In this movie, we get the chance to see possibly, I don't want to call it the corniest creation of a villain, but I will say that in this movie, we get the opportunity to see what happens when it feels like you kind of put a rush project out. Like they could have, the cinematography was amazing. You know what I'm saying? The for me, the action was on point. You know what I mean? I watched it at the room on the laptop with the soundbar hooked up with the wife. You know what I'm saying? We got a chance to check it out in an intimate setting. You know what I mean? With the surround sound hooked up, and it for me it was dope. I thought it was a good movie. Um, the setups was on point. Everything led into the next thing. It was just given how they set up Wonder Woman, the first Wonder Woman, you know what I'm saying? And the villain was Ares. The only way to make two shine like it's supposed to is to come with a villain greater than Ares. You know what I'm saying? She's getting more knowledge, she's getting stronger, she's getting wiser, you know what I'm saying? More experienced in her ways and in her fighting schemes. Because it definitely comes in just action, 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 action. Jump straight into the mix, you know what I'm saying? And by the time you look up, you're being thrown into the storyline. And given how the first movie is a setup of the character arc, now that we're into the character arc, that we know who she is, we know what's going on, we know what the powers is about, you know what I'm saying, and what skills she has, how she's going to use them. It's supposed to be a ramp up on what happens, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, the powers that the villain had were ramped up in comparison to Ares. The problem was, from what I'm gathering from others, was that it wasn't it built you up and built you up to just you know what I'm saying, when it could have been so much more, you know what I mean, when it could have been a lot doper, where, you know what I'm saying, the power to excuse me, y'all, the power to wish for anything can go so many different amazing ways. And I felt like they downplayed it, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of not needing to bring in too much or add too much more to the story in order to handle the villain. Because if they would have added any more action or any more intensity to what you already saw coming from the movie, then she would have needed backup. And I don't know if DC just don't plan on investing in ensuring some type of backup for, like with Marvel movies, we know we're gonna get another person to pop up in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Thor Ragnarok, you had Incredible Hulk. Ant-Man, you got the Wasp coming in, even though she was technically a part of it. And a lot of the MCU movies, Black Panther, you've seen Winter Soldier in there. In a lot of the MCU movies, they bring in the cameos that help the hero do what they get their job done. You know what I'm saying? In the DC universe, you don't see a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't see them bringing cameos over. These kids, boy, I tell you, you really just more so see them finding ways of allowing the hero to go through and then figure out their own way. You know what I'm saying? But they don't set up for cameos across, you know what I'm saying, cross casting between movies for different DC Universe characters. So maybe, you know what I'm saying, that plays a part. Maybe that might explain why so many people felt like Wonder Woman could have been better. I feel like given what we get from the Justice League, given what we get from the DC Universe, given what we get from DC, period, hey, they gave us something. And it wasn't bad for what it was worth. You know what I'm saying? Given we still waiting on Black Widow, and I'm going on record for stating this. It hurts my heart to say this, but I got a feeling because of how many trailers we've seen for Black Widow now, because of all the hype and how long we've been waiting for Black Widow, I got a feeling that Black Widow has now officially been overhyped. And by the time we see it, we're going to treat it the same way we're treating this Wonder Woman. Because if stuff would have came out on time when the art was building like it was, if stuff would have came out on time when the momentum was there, you know what I'm saying, things would be different. I know we got the Snyder version of Justice League about to drop, where they're going to be able to change out some things. And I heard they had an insane budget for the Snyder cut. So that's going to be pretty dope. I think that's dropping like March 18th, something like that. Can't wait to check and see how that goes. That's going to be amazing to check out. But yeah, Wonder Woman, my personal review on it, Wonder Woman was a good movie. I would definitely recommend it for anybody to check it out. You definitely want to go watch it because it's definitely a sight to see. And it's definitely something worth watching, given we haven't had a good DC movie in a while. You know what I'm saying? So given we've been waiting for DC in a minute for a while, the Wonder Woman movie wasn't a bad bet. You know what I'm saying? Now to switch up gears and go off into this WandaVision stuff, we at episode 6 now. And if you haven't had a chance to check out the episodes, it's getting serious. It's getting insane. And a lot of people are commenting. A lot of people are speculating on who they think the villain is in the series, because it's a lot of things going on in the series. It's a lot of things that have been building up, especially if you've been following, because now we've got her brother, Wanda's brother, Petro, coming in to the show. Now, the crazy part about that is anybody that followed knows that in Age of Ultron, Wanda's brother died. But in this universe, the brother that showed up is the Quicksilver from the X-Men universe. Now, technically, that is still her brother, you know what I'm saying, because everything is still under the Marvel umbrella, you know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, they're in the beginning phases of crossing in the X-Men and the mutants into the Marvel universe to be able to open up the doors for the movies and stuff to come. You know what I'm saying? The Secret Wars, House of M, all types of stuff. When I tell you I've been doing my homework, your boy's been doing a lot of homework, a lot of fan theory videos, you know what I'm saying? A lot of prediction videos, a lot of reaction videos and Easter egg joints, you know what I'm saying? A lot of speculation on what's to come. Like I said, they spent $260 million on 9 episodes for this show, which shatters the record of anything ever made on a television sitcom. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the season only lasts 9 episodes. I think they were saying like it was either Seinfeld or Friends. One of those shows got up to like $1 million an episode. But for 260 mil over 9 episodes, that's easily like 270, like 27, 28 million per episode that they spending. And if you watch from the beginning, you're looking at the production value, like, man, the first 2 episodes in black and white. So that means that this better be insane how this is about to ramp up, given how much money y'all claim y'all have invested, and we haven't seen anything. You know what I'm saying? So you get to, as we've been going through the episodes, and I'm trying to do it without doing too many spoilers, you know what I'm saying? Because it'd be one thing if we had already gotten to the end of season 1 and you all were able to check it out, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I know a lot of people that binge watch stuff that have been waiting for the whole season to just drop so that they can binge watch everything in one swing. You know what I'm saying? Comedians and normal people alike have been talking about, no, I just want to wait to catch everything in one swing. But to be truthful, the way this stuff is set up with spoilers, the way this stuff is set up with social media, with memes and gifs, you're going to mess around and wait, and you're going to see something that's going to blow your mind and have you mad that you wasn't already in tune. You know what I'm saying? Because, for example, with Endgame, I had already watched Infinity War. Me and my wife was at a retreat for a church, at a conference for a church, where we was gonna be singing with the church, you know what I'm saying, and not having to sing all day, just at this event this morning, that event that afternoon, and then the day Endgame, you know, we wanted to go check out Endgame. It was like a little banquet or whatever. So we sang that morning, had time to get away, tried to go get away, but it was sold out. So we called tickets to the next show, went back, and we like, man, we're just gonna chill in the room. I don't want to watch TV. I'm just gonna watch YouTube. I want to watch some Tony Baker. All I did was I said I want to watch some doggone Tony Baker. By the time I typed in Tony on YouTube on the remote, it said Tony snapped his fingers and dies in Endgame, and blew the whole ending. It blew the whole ending hours before I got to the movie theater to see what was about to happen. You know what I'm saying? And I was furious. I was pissed off. You know what I mean? So my recommendation is, if you have Disney Plus, if you have the opportunity, whether you got Fire Stick and you can avoid Disney Plus, or you got the subscription, because like me, you got kids and you need stuff that you can turn on so they can vibe out to and tune out to. Make sure y'all get in tune with WandaVision, because it's definitely getting deep. You know what I'm saying? It's a slow builder. You know, I promise you, once you make it to episode 3, you'll be locked in. I promise. If you make it to episode 3, and I recommend you make it to episode 3, you got to watch the first 2 episodes too, because there's a lot of little Easter eggs that get dropped in episodes 1 and 2 that you notice, they're kind of like nails on a chalkboard. Like, what was that about? But then by the time you get to episode 3 and on, things start making more sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. What's going on, Mephisto? Speaking of WandaVision, yeah, what's going on? Welcome. You know what I'm saying? This is the Night Owl Show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we definitely talking about that WandaVision, because I'm a fan. I've been locked in. You know what I mean? And I'm recommending, if you can get past the first 3 episodes, because by the time we only got, this is episode 7. It's going to drop this week. So we got this week and 2 more weeks afterwards. We got this week and 2 weeks afterwards, you know what I'm saying? And then we're going to get in tune with this thing. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm manipulating Wanda by taking Quicksilver's form. Hey, there's a lot of theorists that say that's true, big fella. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely a lot of theorists that say that is true. You know what I mean? And when you look at some of the Easter eggs, that have been dropped, that makes sense. You know what I mean? But then also some theories say why. Some theories say that they keep mentioning Nightmare for a reason. So I'm curious if it's going to actually be Mephisto that comes in as the villain, or if Nightmare's coming in as a um, as a flunky under Mephisto, you know what I'm saying, as the villain to set up the greater villain for some future endeavors later on. You know what I mean? Dominic said, I haven't even been to the movies in a while, and since the whole COVID thing, I've been locked in the house and going crazy. Hey man, real talk, 1, 2, 3 movies. If you Google 1, 2, 3 movies, I watched this joint straight up on I watched this joint straight up on 1, 2, 3 movies on my laptop. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of stuff is streaming directly on HBO Max, so you can catch stuff over there too. Mephisto said, "Wanda will go insane when I take her children." That's bringing us to the multiverse of madness. You know what I'm saying? The Doctor Strange 2, where Wanda is definitely going to be playing a part, possibly be the villain. You know what I'm saying? And given that, what is it? Quick and what is it? Wixen or Vixen? It's not Vixen because Vixen would be for a chick. I forget the name of the children. Billy and Tommy, you know what I'm saying? They got actual names, but they go on to be superheroes. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? You might take them in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? You might mess around and get the babies, but they become some of the greatest superheroes later on. So you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a dope thing. She used my soul to create the children. She used your soul to create the children. Hey, theories say that, you know what I'm saying? He used her. You know what I'm saying? Implanted his little, you know what I'm saying, shards of his soul, if you will. You know what I mean? Dominic said, what about the Fred Hampton movie? I heard that was dope. Yeah, I actually heard that was dope too. You know what I'm saying? Black Messiah and Judas, I believe. I heard that was pretty slick movie. You know what I'm saying? But man, with all of this that we rapping about, you know, I gotta squeeze in. The ones gotta go before we go. You know what I'm saying? And given that I am a food junkie, given that I am somebody who loves the convenience of fast food, where I ain't got to worry about spending time slaving over a hot stove. Today's one's got to go is going to be fast food restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Bro said, Agnes is working with me. Hey, come on, man. Agatha Hartley, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I done did my research now. You know what I'm saying? Sis said, hey, what up, sis? You know what I mean? We finna go ahead and jump into this. One's got to go real quick. You know what I'm saying? And the one's got to go for today is Taco Bell, Burger King, McDonald's, or Chick-fil-A. You dig. So for everybody that's chiming in, you know what I'm saying, make sure you comment where you're tuning in from. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that heart button, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you're on Fat Tuesday. Eat some spicy wings. Come on now, hey, enjoy your wings, big dog. You know what I mean? I'm more of a boneless wing man myself. Say on Fat Tuesday, say on Mardi Gras. You know what I mean? Most folks don't know that's what Mardi Gras stands for. It's Fat Tuesday. You know what I mean? But the ones got to go for today. While you're sharing, while you're liking, while you're reacting, the ones got to go for today. It's Taco Bell, Burger King, McDonald's, or Chick-fil-A. Let's see. Dominic said, Taco Bell, I agree. I'm not a taco person anyway. All right. Let me see. Sis say Taco Bell. That was easy. Mephisto say, appreciate you big time. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you keep coming around and stay in tune, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Smash that subscribe button. Make sure you stay in tune because we do this night owl show Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? From 9 to 10 p.m. CST. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna rock out. And tomorrow I got an amazing author that we're gonna interview on the show. You know what I'm saying? But Taco Bell, Burger King, McDonald's, or Chick-fil-A. Now I'm gonna do mine the same way I always do mine. And y'all can comment what you think gotta go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do mine backwards. I'm gonna tell you who's gotta stay. Hell, demon spawn. Unleash hell. I'm gonna tell you who's gotta stay, and then we're gonna work our way to who's gotta go. Right? Now, the first one that's gotta stay. Sis say Taco Bell tastes like cardboard. Hey, true be told, I'll get into my breakdown. I'll get into my breakdown shortly. First one that's got to stay for me is Burger King. You know what I'm saying? Burger King, I just got a whole personal attachment to. I remember my mom used to talk about how much she ate Whoppers when she was pregnant with me. To the point where now I've refused to like do the baby face because under my beard right here, I got a birthmark that's a little bit darker than my skin tone, but it's a circle. And my mom used to hit me with this crap like, yeah, I used to eat so many Whoppers. The Whopper hit him in the face when I was pregnant. You know, he got this permanent Whopper mark. Like, Mom, that don't even make sense. Unless you swallowing whole Whoppers, how could a piece of a Whopper slap me in the face? There's no, I love you. I love you. But that's the thing mamas do. You know what I'm saying? They inflame. They gas it up, make it look good. Like, Ma, I just got a round circle on my chin. I ain't got no Whopper. Fast forward, though. And man, I'm probably eating Burger King, man, twice a week, easy. I love that big fish. Slap some bacon on that joint. Whoo. You know what I'm saying? They version of the Baconator, the Big King. Ooh, slap a tomato on that joint with some pickles. Come on, man. Y'all don't understand. Get some good onion rings. You know what I'm saying? But the first one that's got to stay, bro said, how do you book the interviews for the show and how does that work? Because I want to get it on there and read my poems like I did on Foundation. I got you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? It takes, come on now. It's a process, you know what I'm saying, in order to be interviewed. And I got a list of folks that that's already been reaching out to me, you know what I'm saying, let alone that I've had on deck to interview. But I know that you're an artist. I know that you're somebody that's been performing, you know what I'm saying, and hitting these different virtual platforms. And you stay in my inbox on the regular, bro. So it's only going to be a matter of time, you know what I mean? We're definitely going to get some stuff situated. Livberg said, yeah, that big fish, bro. That big fish just said, baby. I can hear you saying it, baby. Hey, look here. Throw some bacon and some pickles on that big fish, boy. Look at it. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all don't understand. But you don't want to get me started on some food because I will. Oh, man. I'm working on being healthier with my selections, but I'm disrespectful with the stuff that I've been putting into my body over the years, especially when it comes down to food. And I'm not going to tell y'all what I'm going to do a whole video for my Patreoners of what my normal menu looks like. You know what I'm saying? My favorite sandwich from Subway, it's called the smooth sandwich. And you can't go in there and find it on the menu. The only way you'll know how to have this sandwich or be able to get this sandwich is if you've heard me tell you the ingredients and you remember them well enough to get there and order them for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, by the time you order that sandwich, it's going to change your life. You know what I'm saying? Dominic said fish, yuck. BK until I die. I might die from it, though. Hey, look here. Hey, if you going to go, we're going to go together because I'm right there. You know what I'm saying? Especially get that 2 for $5 Whopper. Oh, man, look, you know you can go a whole day. You can order 1 2 for $5 Whopper, one little set of 2 for $5 Whoppers. You don't need to eat nothing else the rest of the day. You can drink, you know what I'm saying, some water, drink some juice, some soda or something, you know what I'm saying, and stay pretty much good for the remainder of the day off of them 2 Whoppers. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta, man, look, don't. I used to clown my guy because I got a homie with the small hands that look like the Whopper commercial where he was like, my hands are too small. Can you hold my Whopper for me? Like, you got to make sure that you got your, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you're smooth enough to be able to handle them things. But yeah, them 2 for $5s, oh yeah. Say, I lived. I dig it. Come on now. Bro said, space it out. Sis said, yes, that 2 for what? That 2 for $5 with cheese, though? You know what I'm saying? You say you love the Chick-fil-A? All right, I feel you, big dog. So yeah, the first one that's got to stay for me is Burger King. And truth be told, the second one that's got to stay out the gates is Chick-fil-A. And it's because it's all chicken and everything. By the time I got there and ordered my first Chick-fil-A sandwich, I was incredibly impressed. And by the time I saw the menu, it was like, dude, this is dope. Like, don't get me wrong, I love me a good burger. Everybody loves them a good burger. But to know that you got a whole restaurant that's made for those who not only love chicken, but want to enjoy a good burger type feeling, but be healthy with your chicken. You know what I'm saying? This is what that's about. You know what I'm saying? This is what that's for. Somebody that can enjoy the burger feeling and know that they're eating healthy by using chicken. You know what I'm saying? Chicken's my shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I love Chick-fil-A too. So yeah, the second one that's got to stay out the gates is Chick-fil-A, which brings us down, unfortunately, to McDonald's and Taco Bell. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I got a pasta Italian obsession. I'm a true Italian. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I used to go to Taco Bell like every day back in the day. God made Chick-fil-A, and on the 7th day, he rested. Like, all right, animals, trees, Adam, Eve, Chick-fil-A, y'all straight, right? I bet. I'm just finna take a nap. Don't mind me. I'm just finna take a nap. Woke up and then was like, when did I have to eat the apple? Doggone it. I just said, don't eat the apple. I used to go to Taco Bell every day when I worked at Walmart out here in Kankakee on Route 50, right? And back then, they had a Taco Bell right in front of the Kmart that used to be next door. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy part about it, me too, you know what I'm saying? The crazy part about it was I would never go to Taco Bell for the Taco Bell. It was a Taco Bell Pizza Hut. And the Taco Bell Pizza Hut, I would always get the little personal pan pizza, the 3 breadsticks, and the Baja Blast soda. And I'd take my ass back to Walmart, sit down in the break room, mind my business. You know what I'm saying? I miss that break room because you would go into the building in Walmart, go into the back, and they had a break room inside of the break room for the smokers. You don't see stuff like that these days. They don't care anymore. The jobs used to care about the smokers. You ain't got to go stand outside. We'll just create this room with heavy ventilation so that we ain't got to worry about all that. You know what I mean? But I would never order Taco Bell. I worked at McDonald's for over a year. I never once got tired of eating McDonald's. I would just change the combination of the food. Add a topping here, you know what I'm saying? Change up a topping there. If you've never had a chicken Big Mac, you've either never lived or you've never worked at McDonald's. Let's see, Lindbergh said, I'll say this. Taco is probably the cleanest of the fast food joints. I used to work in one, maybe the healthiest. I'll give you that, bro. I'll give you that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the lighter of all the options. It's the lightest of all the options. Tacos are not heavy foods. You know what I'm saying? You'll never hear people talk about they didn't got the itis after a couple of tacos. Now, if you done smashed a 6-pack, yeah, you might be a little sluggish for a minute. But excuse me, if you ain't never heard nobody eat 2 tacos, you know what I'm saying, and then feel sluggish afterwards. But this Big Mac and fries, this double Whopper that I'm finna smash, you know what I'm saying? This giant Chick-fil-A burger I'm finna eat. Oh yeah, that's gonna have them feeling full, feeling a little sluggish, probably not moving that swiftly. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you on that. Unfortunately, I'm not much of a taco person, and it's rare that I can get a taco. Like somebody go order some tacos and then they bring the tacos back and mine not have the shredded cheese on it. I don't want shredded cheese on my taco. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm working on incorporating more dairy in my diet, but cheese has always been something that I've just abstained from. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like the fact that every time you order a taco, it has to have cheese on it. You know, it doesn't have to have. My taco is very simple. You got your meat, whatever that might be. It might be chicken, it might be steak, it might be ground beef. You know what I'm saying? You got your lettuce, you got your tomato. And this is me speaking from my heart. I need some Louisiana style hot sauce. And I'm gonna douse that joint on the as it's dripping out with the grease from the y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. But I'm gonna start a cooking show. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start a lot of stuff. Most of the stuff is just gonna be on the Patreon. But my tacos, my tacos can literally just be the shell, the meat, and some hot sauce, and I'm smooth as a mug. Cause come on now, because Taco Bell it's just a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? And with me not being a fan of cheese like that, it's not much I can order from Taco Bell that's not going to already turn my nose up. You know what I'm saying? But man, it is 10:04 and it's been a blessing to be back. We have talked about so much. You know what I'm saying? We have talked about the Super Bowl. We have talked about, let's see, where is it at? We have talked about the Super Bowl. We have talked about Wonder Woman 84. You know what I'm saying? We have talked about WandaVision. Even had a little rap with Mephisto. He popped in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Man, I want y'all to please slide over to the Linktree app. You know what I'm saying? Follow the links in there so y'all can stay in tune with everything I got going on. You know what I mean? If you've been enjoying the show, if you enjoyed yourself, you know what I'm saying? If you're enjoying the upgrades, you know what I'm saying? We got a fresh mic on deck, you know what I'm saying? We got the ring light popping, brand new laptop, you know what I'm saying? Crispier camera if you're enjoying, you know what I'm saying? Drop something in that Cash App so we can help keep building this thing. Or subscribe to the Patreon, because everybody that subscribes to the Patreon gets a discount, a massive discount on the next order that they put in for their merch, you know what I'm saying? And as long as you stay subscribed, you'll stay getting that discount. You know what I'm saying? Because you stand a constant supporter of Smooth World, and I want you to know that everything is always appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Everybody will always be giving shouts out at the end of the show or throughout the show whenever you decide you want to hit the Cash App or drop something in the PayPal to help continue to build this platform. You know what I'm saying? But most of all, make sure you slide over, hit that Linktree app so you can be in tune with everything from the TikToks, from the Instagram, the YouTube channel, the Patreon, the Discord, which is now officially live and popping. You know what I'm saying? Where you can rap and chat with me directly on a more consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's questions, whether it's promote stuff you got going on, whether it's invites, whether it's ideas you have for One's Gotta Go or anything, we are creating the platforms everywhere and anywhere so everybody can have access to this content. You know what I'm saying? And we can build this thing accordingly. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all slide over there, hit the Linktree app up, follow the links on there. You know what I'm saying? Get in tune. I definitely appreciate any and everybody that has come through, that has stopped by, that's tuned in to rock out with your boy right here on the Night Owl Show. You know what I'm saying? It's the show for folks who's getting off of work, looking for something to get off into. It's the show for folks who's getting up, getting ready for work, so you wanted something to help get your day started. And it's the show for folks who was new. If you stuck around long enough, you get a chance to rock out with your boy. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. We're going to have author Hezekiah Morris on the show. It's definitely going to be dope. It's going to be an amazing time. You know what I'm saying? You won't want to miss this. I promise you're going to enjoy. A good dude, a solid brother, you know what I'm saying, and an amazing author. Make sure y'all stay in tune. And make sure you also remember, you have the power you need to keep it smooth. All you got to do is take a step back, take a deep breath, and figure out the best way to keep it smooth.